Today we're doing a deck review for the Emerald Papyrus Tarot, Egyptian Symbolism and Lore. And this is a project that I backed on Kickstarter. One of those decks that you back and then like 6 months later it shows up in the mail. And I'm not entirely sure if you can buy this on a website. I'll try to remember to post below somewhere, somehow. So I will be upfront and totally honest. I think that this was a project that maybe they got a little overly ambitious on. However, my hope, it played out for the most part, but I'll show you in a second. My hope is that they will run a second edition of this and make certain improvements, because this deck is amazing. That's probably the only deck that I would ever buy the second edition for, just because I like this deck so much. I will say, first of all, cards are on point. Nothing wrong with the cards. It's really just the packaging that I was like, ooh. And that's because I'm a Taurus with lots of Libra placements, so I'm just a little bit bougie. But let's get into it. Probably going to wind up being one of my favorite tarot decks, to be honest. The box did come a little dented in packaging, so I wish that they had bubble wrapped it before packing it up, but that's, if it was not that way, that's not something that they designed it to be, but just pointing it out. Open flat box, has details everywhere. And this is why I'm saying this was a very ambitious project. Like, there's nothing that they ignored in the creation of this project. The book even has gilding on the cover. I have not really fully had time to go through the book yet, but, there's history and evolution of tarot, Egypt in tarot, the Emerald Tablets, the journey of the earthbound soul, and then it gets into the cards. So this is a book where I might actually be able to learn some really interesting information in it. It's got, subconscious mind, inner healing for all the cards, and evocation. Lots of really cool insights and advice on how to read tarot just a little bit differently. So beautiful. Love it. Love it. Love it. Like, even the back of the book has gilding, guys. Like, great book. So then we get into the actual deck of cards. The insert doesn't really hold the cards. It's not perfect, which I know. Libra placements. If you don't care about stuff like that, it's totally fine. You dump the deck out, and there's it's like putting this together. There's some tears in it. Again, if you don't care about stuff like that, not a problem. This box is really, really, really cool. I do like the idea of the scarab beetle here, although I kind of wish that this had been a little it's like there's so much potential. It's beautiful, but I'm not usually this picky, but this deck is so amazing that I am holding it to a higher standard, if that makes sense. So if you are the creator of this deck, I do apologize. Please make a second edition. I'll buy it. Comes off like this. Cards come out. The gilding is beautiful, and I have used this deck a few times. Nothing has happened to the gilding. Backs look like this. Metallic. Also, nothing wrong with these cards. Jesus, I just nearly blinded myself. Like, look at this. Let's go ahead and do a bridge really, really quick, and then we'll lay out the majors. I do also want to point out that this is a very feminine-centric deck, and the court cards are actually different names, so keep that in mind. Pretty good bridge. Let's go look at the majors. This review is running so long, but it's fine. It's my review. And we're back. Let's take the Fool's Journey through the major arcana. I'm going to make this kind of quick since the first part of the deck review ran so long. But look how magnificent this deck of cards is. I have quite a few Egyptian themed decks, and this by far is my favorite. Again, yes, I pointed out some flaws in the box design, But when I tell you, these cards far make up for it, I am not lying. So, there's the Emerald Papyrus Tarot. Hope you liked the deck review, and I'll see you guys next time.